Hello, my dear girls and boys. Leela teacher is back again with some fun and learning with letters. And I'm sure you all are fit and healthy and taking very good care of yourself. So to begin with, let's all put on our thinking cap and tell teacher which was the last letter that we did. Come on, children, let's put on our thinking cap. Yes, the last letter that we did was letter M. And today we are going to meet a new letter and learn the sound of that letter. But before that, we need to revise all the sounds of the letter that we have done till now. So to begin with, let's all open our elephant ears and magnet eyes. And now let's see which is the first letter that is coming up on your screen. Okay, so when teacher shows you the letter, you are going to tell me the name of the letter, the sound with the action. So let's begin. The first letter that you can see is letter S. And what's the sound of letter S? S says S. Correct. Which is the next letter? Letter, correct. A. A says ah. And this is letter T. T says T. Letter, correct. P. P says P. Letter N. And N says, come on children with action. Lovely. And letter I. I says, come on with action. E. Letter L. That's right. L says E. This is letter D. And I know you all are excited to do the action. D says D. This is letter F. And what's the sound for letter F? That's correct. This is letter H. Very good. H says superb. And this is letter O. Right. O says, come on children with action. Ah. And here comes letter K. Correct. And K says letter C. C also makes the same sound. I hope you remember that. That's K. And this is CK together. Children, do you remember CK also makes the, yes, the same sound. That is K. Letter G. G says G. G. Letter, yes, R. R says R. Letter B. And B says, come on, break the bubble. B. Correct. Letter E. I can't hear everyone saying the sound for letter E. E says with actions. E. And the last letter which we had done was letter M. And what's the sound for letter M? Correct. Put your hand on the tummy and say, And here we meet the new letter. So children, can you tell me the name of this letter? Letter V. That's right. And you are going to learn the sound of letter V through a very, very beautiful story. And the story's name is Veer's Violin. Okay, so teacher is going to tell you the story of Veer's Violin. Now, Veer was a vegetable vendor. Yes, children, what is the meaning of vegetable vendor? Do you know who is a vegetable vendor? A vegetable vendor is a person who sells vegetables. Okay, so Veer was a vegetable vendor and he wore a violet color vest. Okay, what did he wear? Violet color vest. And Veer had a van. What did he have? He had a van where he used to put in the vegetables and take those vegetables to the market to sell them. Okay, so while Veer used to sell the vegetables, his wife used to accompany him. That means he and his wife both used to sell the vegetables together. While his wife sold the vegetables, Veer used to play the violin to attract people. Okay, so Veer used to play the violin and all the people used to come and buy the vegetables. The music which he played was very melodious. So there were all the people around the market used to come and buy the vegetables from Veer. So what's the sound for letter V? Yes, V says V. So what is the action? As if you are playing a violin, because Veer used to play the violin and his wife used to sell the vegetables. So the sound for letter V is V. Okay, I'm sure you loved the story. And now it's time to listen to the rhyme for letter V. So here comes the rhyme. Green fresh veggies, buy from me, buy from me. Play the violin, I'll play the violin. Okay, such a beautiful rhyme. So now let's listen to the rhyme one more time. Green fresh veggies, buy from me, buy from me. I'll play the violin, I'll play the violin. Okay, so what's the sound for letter V? V says, wow. So children, now you have learned the sound for letter V through the story of Veer's violin. Now it's time to learn how to write letter V. So first we are going to learn how to write lowercase v. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so teacher is going to trace on this card and you all are going to do skywriting. So can you all take your magic finger and you are going to trace in the sky while teacher is going to trace on the card. So here we begin. Make a slant line from up to down and then go again from down to up, making a slant line. Come on children, one more time. Slant line from up to down and another slant line from down to up. This is our lowercase v. And now let's see the uppercase V. So children, don't you see that the uppercase V and the lowercase v both look the same? Okay, so now let's trace the uppercase V. The uppercase V will begin from the solid line to the solid line, and then it will go from the solid line again up towards the solid line. So let's write it. Slant line, another slant line going upwards. This is our uppercase V. Let's write it again. Slant line from up to down, and then another slant line from down to up. And now let's write the lowercase v. Slant line from dotted line to the solid line, and then slant line from the solid line to the dotted line. Now it's time to do the desk writing. So you all are going to write the uppercase V and the lowercase v on any flat surface. Teacher is going to write over here. Uppercase V and lowercase v. Okay, let's write it again. Uppercase V, come from up to down, and from down to up. Now let's write the lowercase v. From up to down and then down to up. Yes. And now it's time to learn green words from letter V. Now let's see which are those. Yes, can you see? The first green word. Yes, the first green word has how many sounds? Come on, children. Now you all know that those lines below the word letters resembles that how many sounds are there in the word. Okay. So there are, yes, correct, 3 sounds. So let's break them and make the word. Okay. So let's do it in my turn, your turn technique. Van. Van. One last time. Van. Superb. And now let's see the next green word. Oh, even this word is having how many sounds? I can see 1, 2, 3 sounds. Correct. And now let's see which are those sounds. Wet. Let's say it one more time. Wet. Superb. One last time. Wet. Superb. Teacher's going to give you all a fantastic. Very good. So we have learned 2 green words with letter V. And now it's time for some surprise for you all. And do you know what are we going to do now? We are going to play a game for letter V. So let's all say the 3 magical words. Abracadabra, gilly gilly, shh. Come on children, let's say it again. Abracadabra, gilly gilly, shoo. And yay, here it's come. So what are you all going to do with teacher? We are going to use or touch the keyboard to fly into the correct answers and avoid the wrong ones. So firstly, let's see what is there inside the game. So we are going to click on the picture of letter V. So wherever you see letter V picture, we are going to click on that. So we have to be very careful while playing the game. See that we don't miss out on any picture of letter V. Not yet. That does not begin with letter V. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Yes, and here we see a picture of letter. Let's click it. Yes, we got it right. Now let's see the next picture of letter V. Oh, we missed on that. Was wrong. So we don't have to go to the picture which does not begin with letter V. So be careful. And we have to save a helicopter from going there. Here is the picture of violin. Yes, we got it right. Now, here is the vegetable picture. Correct, we got it right again. The third answer is also right. Now let's see how many more pictures are there. Your van. Oh, helicopter trash here. Yes, we got it right. Let's see again. No, not the drum. Not the elephant. Can't see any pictures. attempt it again. Okay, so children, I hope you had fun playing the game of letter V. So today you learned the sound of letter V. You learned all the pictures that begin with letter V, and you also learned some Greek words with letter V. So now it's time to, what are we going to do last? We are going to do fun home play activity. And let's see what you are going to do in that. Okay. So that looks exciting. So what are you going to do? We are going to walk on the pattern of letter V. That means you are either going to take a chalk or a masking tape, and you can draw a letter V. You now know how to write letter V. So you can either write with a chalk or you can write with a tape. Okay, the masking tape, the white color tape. And after you draw or you write letter V, you are going to walk on letter V. Okay, so the pattern what teacher had shown you how to write letter V, the same way you are going to walk on the letter V. And I'm sure you are going to have fun doing this activity. So children, now it's time for me to say goodbye. See you soon. Bye-bye.